All right, everybody. It's Sunday. Happy Father's Day to you fathers out there, all you dads. And we'll start off today. Want to keep Tulsi Gabbard's husband in our prayers today, along with a lot of others. But he's going through cancer. That's why she's having to leave. And we'll keep him in our prayers. So, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Let thy will be done through us here on earth as it will be in heaven. Please, Father, give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us of our debts, our trespasses, as we forgive others. And please let us not be led into our temptations, but deliver us from all evil. For you are our kingdom, our power, and our glory forever. Thank you for your grace and mercy. For my Spanish speaking friends, Padre nuestro que están en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre, venga tu reino, sea tu voluntad en el cielo, tantos en la tierra. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día, perdona nuestros ofensas y deberes como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden y duelen. And no nos dejas caer en tentación y libranos del mal. Free us from all evil. Got the flag over here. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay? All right, so it's Monday. Hopefully, you got your fruit. And yesterday, day 16, I hit 3.27 miles. So, pretty good. Up from the day before is 317 was the day before. So, feeling pretty good that I'll probably make it to at least 3.5 miles. I can't remember, but on the other elliptical challenge, I think it was 3.15 miles. So, I was looking at oh, by the way, the kittens, I still got one I'm battling the eye thing with, but all the kittens are pretty much healed up and ready for, and they got more than enough people to adopt them, so I don't have to burden you with that, okay? I figured out why I like this one guy, Larry O'Connor, because he reminds me of my buddy Glenn. Glenn lives out on the mountain in a valley, so he talks very quietly. So when I go to visit him, I have to be careful because you can be talking like this loud and you can hear it all the way 300 yards up the mountain or around the valley. So this is pretty cool. EU Parliament erupts as Europe votes to deport illegal migrants. And so it's happening. It's happening all over the world. I'll share this with you here. Let me go here. It's happening everywhere. And I was going to go into about Fauci, okay, because that just really that guy. He's like a ferret or a weasel or something. Not to go against ferrets or rats. He's like a little rat. But here, let me see where it is. I try to have this history so that what I could do is just go here. Oh, here. Okay, this is important for you to understand, those of you who have been with me for a while, because what happened was I was sharing stuff back in,
Yesterday was Tulsi
hold
Gabbard's
on right
last.
there. I was sharing stuff with people that I was finding out and learning all over the world from different people and common sense, with the mask. I mean, I was restoring cabinets and we'd have to wear these special masks. And you're going to tell me that putting on this little thing is going to protect you. But the whole idea of where this came from, what kind of people are in a lab somewhere developing something to kill mass people? Okay, how is that okay? What the hell? You know, dads killing our children. So Larry O'Connor here, I like to listen to him. He's going to tell you how it is. And Tulsi, God bless her. I hope her husband recovers. If I can do anything and anybody ever knows or hears Tulsi, we'll get her some copper for her husband because it will help. And the book, I finally finished the narration of the entire book. So those who are blind or those who don't like to read, I'll share 10 minutes of it with you today. But let's go here. That'll be later. Let's go here to Tulsi.
Last day as the director of national intelligence, and she went out with a bang. As you know, she's had to resign her position because her husband is going through cancer treatments, and we certainly keep Director Gabbard and her husband in our prayers. But she had one more document release that she wanted to share with everyone. It has to do with Anthony Fauci, his time in the federal government, and most specifically, what he appears to have been involved with on the origins of the COVID-19 virus and the pandemic.
I'm going to turn the volume up, everybody. Get ready. I had the volume down.
Before the COVID pandemic, Dr. Fauci, as head of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, provided millions in U.S. taxpayer dollars to fund dangerous gain-of-function research on bat coronaviruses at the Wuhan Institute of Virology, work which is now widely viewed as the source of the unintentional lab leak that sparked the pandemic.
All right, now real fast, and there's more to this, I promise you, much more, but I just want to jump in because if anyone followed the news at the time during the pandemic or since then, you will know that that statement definitively made by our Director of National Intelligence and a couple of binders of supporting documents that she's going to start combing through for you, that statement is at odds with Anthony Fauci's sworn testimony before a Senate and a House hearing. He denied everything that you just heard. He is guilty of perjury at the very least. And there is plenty of documentary evidence that we've already seen and emails of them actively trying to cover up the origin of the virus, cover up the participation of the U.S. government at the direction of Anthony Fauci in funding the very research. And that's why when anyone said, hey, maybe this came from the Wuhan lab, they all started screaming that you were racist.
Yeah.
Remember? I remember. All right. And again, I want to remind you, Anthony Fauci has a pardon, but it was executed by the AutoPen. So is it time to test the legality of that AutoPen pardon?
Yes.
Is it time, and the only way to test the legality of it is to charge someone with one of those pardons with a crime and then see how that pardon stands up in court?
That's right.
Is it time to charge Anthony Fauci? You take a listen to the evidence and then you decide.
Now, in support of President Trump's maximum transparency mandate, today, on my final day as Director of National Intelligence, I'm releasing never-before-seen communications and documents that expose exactly how Fauci worked with politicized career leadership in the intelligence community to suppress the truth about his actions, the virus's lab leak origins, and his role in directing U.S. funding for this dangerous research that caused immeasurable harm and countless lost lives. Now, these documents expose Fauci's direct role in influencing and manipulating IC assessments on COVID-19 and how Fauci lied to Congress in 2024 when, under oath, he denied knowledge of or participation in discussions with intelligence officials about viral research. We also received testimony from multiple intelligence community whistleblowers who reported retaliation for challenging the intelligence community's manipulation of intelligence on the virus's origins, once again revealing a clear pattern of suppressing dissent, silencing critics, and burying the truth. Dr. Fauci's close relationships with the intelligence community enabled him to assume three key roles that shield him from scrutiny. First, Dr. Fauci funded dangerous gain-of-function coronavirus research linked to Big Pharma and their pursuit of universal vaccines worth trillions of dollars. Second, Dr. Fauci was the behind-the-scenes advisor who, alongside his hand-picked so-called experts, pushed the intelligence community to endorse a natural animal origin to hide his dangerous gain-of-function research that he funded using taxpayer dollars. All of this in a deliberate attempt to cover up the truth and shift the blame and attention away from Fauci's own actions. Third, Dr. Fauci became the nation's pandemic pundit, and he publicly pushed lies, disinformation, and censorship using every platform available. Now, according to hundreds of reviewed emails, which are included in this release, the intelligence community almost always incorporated Fauci's recommendations. He promoted a fraudulent paper whose publication he helped prompt as legitimate information for intelligence community consideration. Senior analysts praised Dr. Fauci not as a policymaker, but as what they called an unbiased guide to the real coronavirus experts, while deliberately ignoring experts who might dissent from Fauci's narratives. Now, Fauci didn't stop there. He blatantly lied to Congress under oath during his 2024 testimony to the House Select Subcommittee on the Coronavirus Pandemic, denying that he ever spoke to any intelligence agency about COVID. Now, the correspondence I'm releasing today directly contradicts his sworn testimony. And we received statements from multiple whistleblowers revealing that the intelligence analysts who dared to challenge Dr. Fauci's COVID origin conclusions faced threats of retaliation, marginalization, and many suffered career setbacks. For example, a contractor was terminated just days after coming forward to ODNI as a whistleblower. Another example, those who advocated for the lab leak hypothesis or expressed dissenting views were reminded by their managers that leadership would determine which analysts would be promoted and which would not. The message was clear: go along or be punished. Now, senior leaders also sought to undermine whistleblowers by removing anonymity, which is required in the whistleblower process, as they made their complaints, and also insisting that their managers or attorneys be present during ODNI meetings where these whistleblowers were coming forward with their testimony, obviously creating an atmosphere of intimidation. The COVID pandemic caused tremendous hardship and pain for millions of our fellow Americans and countless people around the world. Now, after years of lies and censorship and cover-ups, the American people deserve transparency, truth, and accountability. The tactics that were used to hide the truth are straight from the deep state playbook. Politicized, self-serving leaders like Dr. Fauci covered up their own wrongdoing and abuses of power, manipulated intelligence, lied to Congress, and undermined a duly elected president by restricting his access to the vital facts he needed to keep the country safe. It's time you know the truth.
Amen to that, and thank you, Director Gabbard, for releasing that, sadly, on her last day in office. But I'll add to it. I hope you caught that last part of it, that the truth and the facts, and dare I say, the science behind the COVID-19 virus and the pandemic and its origins was kept from Donald Trump, the duly elected president of the United States, so he couldn't make real-time decisions based on the facts at hand. Do we think we would have had the shutdown that we had if he had known the actual origins of this virus that weren't nearly as natural as everybody told us they were? Do you think that he had all of the access to all of the doctors who were given their best scientific recommendations, especially considering we had other countries in Western Europe who did not have a lockdown, who did not shut down schools, who did not go through the draconian efforts that we went through in this country, paralyzing and suspending our economy and any growth, record growth that we were celebrating at the beginning of early 2020, if you remember right. Other countries didn't do that, and they had pretty much the same death rate as we had. They had the same infectious rate as we had. Do you think Donald Trump would have made all of the decisions that he made if he had full faith and trust in the people giving him recommendations and he had access to all of the facts? I don't think he would. And there's one other thing that Director Gabbard left out of that entire very thorough dissertation.
Okay, so you can watch Larry O'Connor there. And surprisingly, okay, you see here, that's Glenn, my buddy. And he tore his rotor cups. I've been going up there and helping him out. But that's what I'm saying about, I realized they talk pretty much quietly like that, very much the same. Anita was just mentioning that her brother-in-law, her sister's husband, what is it? His mother, she does that. I'll come back to it. So anyway, I'm going to shift gears here. Blood pressure is still a little high today, but it's down from 236 over 143 to 192 over 106 in the morning. See, in the morning, it's right when I get up is when it's the highest for some reason. I don't know, I must have wild and crazy dreams. What was you saying about George? Yeah, his mother had to die alone in a nursing home because they wouldn't allow people to go in. And
George's sister is a nurse.
And George's sister is a nurse. How crazy is that? Unbelievable. Unbelievable what went on during that time when I was going up the mountain, I'd already started getting healthy because of my, hey, Louie, crazy Lou. And I had already started getting healthy. And then this thing came on. And I would stand on the top of the mountain and tell you that those masks and that was all bullshit and that I was not going to take the vaccine. And I did not take the test. Everybody's jumping in line, man. Oh, I got to get my test. Jesus, man. Do some research. I found out, for one, I'm O positive. Number two, I'm pretty healthy. Number three, I was taking D3 every day anyway. Okay, that was what they used after you went in, but it was too late. You got to take it before. Okay. So, and the mask was ridiculous. I used to wear a bandana. Got it right here. And I'd go in different places. And they, oh, you got to have a mask. I put this bandana on. This bandana. And socially, that was okay. All right, it's 2:16. Time to go to, that's it for Mark on the Mark Daily Pledge and Prayer. Hopefully you guys are saying the Lord's Prayer out there. That's why I have it goes across the bottom so that you memorize it. I met a funny guy yesterday. He was named Lou again, and I'm going to be having him come on the show. He's a comedian, and he does shows in the Valley. And I haven't even caught up. Every day is so busy. From the time I get up, I got 2 hours to get myself ready and get ready for this show because I get up at noon. And then until 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm going constantly. Anita will vouch for that. Cleaning up after the dog, taking care of the kittens, taking care of my buddy out there in the avian. I'll have some pictures of the birds out there. I should do one of those nature spots where it's like 11 hours of just birds. But and then producing this and doing the book last night and finishing that up, the narration, which I'm going to share with you in a minute. See, the book, let's go here. The book over here, a lot of people, they don't take the time to sit down to read the book, so you can listen to it in the background while you're on your way to work or whatever, and it's an hour and 30 minutes of my narration, so you have to get used to my voice. But this is a 10-minute set I'm going to put up here, a segment, if I can get things to cooperate. See, that's the thing. You have to get things to cooperate. The cooperation levels. What I want to do is I want to go over here, and then I go here. Hey, my brother Chuck over in Atlanta. Thank you, Carly, for texting me. That was nice. And let's see, here's the first 10 minutes. Okay, it's 9:32. I'm going to cut it off and on as it goes. So I got the director's cut, uncut version that's pretty funny. I got some wiggity spots in there. But I won't bore you with that. So let me go back here. I got it queued up, and then I'm going to let you listen to this, and then while you're listening to this, if you have any confidence in what I'm telling you, you can order and help me to sustain this channel if you just simply go to biocu1.com, and you're going to get 10% off if you enter that code. See there, MOTM10. All right. And let me go here so that you can now. Let me see. Is that going to work? No, that's not going to work, is it? Oh, man, he's making me crazy. There's one where I share the screen, I think. Let me see. This is one last hitch I got. I haven't figured out yet. Oh, don't do that to me. Huh. I don't think it won't let me just share the entire screen. Let me see. Share the entire screen. All right. Okay, there. I think I got it. You think this stuff is easy, but it ain't easy. I tell you right now, it's dang difficult sometimes to get this doggone computerized machine work to do what you want it to do. All right, so I'm sharing the entire screen. Let me see here. So is that it? Totally funny. Totally funny. I hear it through the studio, but it's not going the audio. Ay, 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 ay. All right. So stop sharing. Okay, well, that was interesting, right? Yeah. So anyway, what happened is I got the truth about copper. I haven't uploaded it to where I can play it onto YouTube. It's going to take because it's long. It takes a while, but I'll have it tomorrow. 10-minute segment where we go through and wait a minute. Let me check something out here. We might have another way of doing it. Hold on, because it's what time? Ah, it's late. I got 10 minutes on this, and that's it. Then I got to get out of here because I got to go somehow beat 327 today. Let's see how long this takes to load while I tell you about the kittens. All right. So the kittens, and we got
That part, huh?
that
There's an old
still
school.
is giving some trouble.
Easy.
But when we first found the goop in the
All
eye,
right.
it's pretty gross.
Let's open the eye. There's the eyes open. Okay, bring me patches.
Look at that now. See, Patches was the one. Pat.
Fresh water.
Little girl,
That's little girl.
I think. No, it's little boy.
Okay. Would you bring patches, please?
Yes, I was just looking.
I know. You're standing there.
Very impatient. Bring Patches.
Okay, I had patches in there already, but I didn't get as aggressive. So I'm stuck with the kittens either way because you can't. They take you till 6 for adoptions, but not for drop-offs. So they set it up for tomorrow for me to come drop them off at 2 p.m. Well, Who knows? I may be able to get the problem solved and I won't have to take him at all, which would be better.
Well, Tina wants
Okay.
patches.
Well, I know she does. Oh, yeah. See this one here? This is gonna. Oh, come on. Come,
my
oh,
God.
yeah, look at that. Oh, God, that's gross as hell, isn't it?
You want
Come on.
a new one?
A new rag would be good. Oh, God, that's bad, honey. Oh, poor little thing. Hold on, I got you. I should have done this last night if I'd have known. Ah. It's gross. It's so gross. A lot of things that are gross, but eye snot is the grossest to me. Oh, there goes another one. It's like popping his zit. You wouldn't believe it, but I had a girlfriend back way before I got kids. She used to love to pop zits for some reason. I don't know why. I couldn't handle it. Can you imagine your girlfriend not being disappointed because you don't have enough zits? She's still close. I got to get in there a little more. Come on, let me hear you. Come on. Come on. Get mad at me. Let me hear you. This eye is really... she was the first to have it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's been closed for a couple... Oh, there comes some more.
Yeah.
Want me to get some fresh water?
No. We're plenty now. Oh, that looks like it's actually a little wounded there. Come here. Maybe we ought to let you sit for a little bit, huh? Let me see. I know. I just want to see a little. All right, come on. Oh, there it was. I seen a peek of the eye. Look.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so we ended up using copper on the eyes because we didn't have anything else until the salve came that we ordered online. And then we used the salve, but to tell you the truth, the copper seems to be healing it up. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be biased, but again, it's antimicrobial, antibacterial, and antifungal. So, like my buddy Glenn, I'm telling him he needs to put it on his shoulder, and he's afraid to put it on his shoulder. Isn't that crazy? Because the doctor doesn't know what it is. The doctor doesn't know about the FDA accepted copper 1 max that cured my eczema, healed my knee without any stitches. Okay, I could show you that at Grosh Out. And then also I've got buttons going over to the
This cutter's
power
different than the
station.
other one. Remember the other one I used to mash
I love
down?
this new button maker, man.
This one here, you spin around. I think it'll work a lot better. And I got 3 sizes. Look at that.
3 sizes.
1 inch, 1 and a
Oh, you
half.
could actually use the buttons for a coat or a jacket. They're that small.
Look at all the stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. They got a book in here. I don't know how many people like pandas. Maya and them might like those. But I don't like these. I don't like the plastic
I
bags. Do
do
you?
custom buttons.
Fine.
They
don't
cut
like
them
them.
out
I
so
think
For
they're
cheesy.
people,
cheesy.
well, for people like me who are allergic
That's
to
all my
29.
buttons. You're allergic to metals.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it down here. There's even more down there. All right.
Nah, it's not going to load until
Oh,
I need it to work.
hold the back.
Okay, so
box
I got
back.
the
There you go. Pull it back.
July 5th, you know, maxed out. They are open to public. You can sign up. Get a half ounce of the copper cream, and you get in the big prize in, and the display case, like the racquetball channel. Right now you can get off of that. Then power station, right there. While I'm there, you 40% off of everything you spend. Like this guy here, huh? Look at this guy. I have a lot of fun when I go in there. There's Jared. He's a big guy. We have a lot of fun in there. And I'm going to go do that. I'll be there at 3 o'clock. I'm going to take Anita to work. I appreciate you watching. And so I'll leave you with a little music as we go. I'm going to upload some of my old ones that I used to do. Some of these I did like 12 years ago. Can you believe it? So let's do let's do the captain. All right. I say that. There we go. I don't hear it. Do you? Hmm.
It was way past midnight, and she still couldn't fall asleep.
That
Before
is so
night,
peculiar.
dream
Let me go to another screen.
she tried so hard to keep, and the new day's dawning. She belted her
How
day
goofy do I look? I don't understand why it's not playing.
not only for
It's irritating me. Nothing is cooperating, people. I don't know why that wouldn't play. Let's try this one real quick.
Hello.
It's time to go. Yeah. Yeah. Nah. I'm just being goofy, not understanding how come. Oh yeah. Now that one will play. Okay. That's so irritating. All right. Well, we'll go with this. You've heard it before. Lewis here. Not touch funky dogs. I'll read to you. Tomorrow I'll have it ready. Thanks for watching. Get the truth about copper. Every day comes on at 6. That's on TikTok. Jared will tell you about copper and how it works. We'll have some things going on, specials and stuff like that that you can check out. The power station, go in and see Tim and tell him you've seen the show. If you've never been there before, you get a free shake. Also, if you can beat my time, you get a free shake. How about that? I don't think you can do it. Got to beat 3:08 this time. 30 minutes. 3:08 miles. I keep saying time. It's the best distance for the time. All right, I got to get ready. I got to do it.
Oh, what? This was before tea? Worse? Yeah. Honey, who's leaving today? It's 7:14.
All right. Gotta get out of here, heading to the gym. Got my gym bag ready. We'll catch you tomorrow. And this guy, you gotta check in with Lou. All right. See ya. Have a good day.